Let's take a look at this interesting recursion example. Notice there are two base cases, and in the recursive call, there are two recursive calls. So when x is equal to 0, the answer is 1. When x is greater than 0, the answer is 0. When x is less than 0, it's this double recursive call, and you can see the same thing down here in the pseudocode. X comes in. If it's equal to 0, we return 1. If it's greater than 0, we return 0. Otherwise, return twice the function of x plus 2 minus the function of x plus 1 plus 1. So let's see if we can find the function of negative 5. The function of negative 5 is equal to twice the function of negative 3 minus the function of negative 4 plus 1. Now, we need to find both of these function calls. So let's find them in systematic order. Negative 4 first, and then we'll find the function of negative 3. It doesn't really matter which order you do them. So let's do the function of negative 4, which is twice the function of negative 2 minus the function of negative 3 plus 1. The function of negative 3 is twice the function of negative 1 minus the function of negative 2 plus 1 equal to. Now we need to find the function of negative 2 and of negative 1. So the function of negative 2 is equal to twice the function of 0 minus the function of negative 1 plus 1. The function of negative 1 is twice the function of 1 minus the function of 0 plus 1. We need to find the functions of 1 and 0. So let's find the function of 0 first. That's a base case. So if x is equal to 0, return 1. The answer is 1. The function of 1 is another base case. If x is greater than 0, return 0. Answer is 0. So now we have answers we can start plugging back in. Twice the function of 1, twice 0 is 0, minus the function of 0, which is 1, plus 1 is 0. 0 is the answer to the function of negative 1. The function of 0 is 1, so twice 1 is 2, minus 0 plus 1 is 3. The function of negative 2 is 3. That goes here. The function of negative 1 was 0, so twice 0 is 0, minus 3 plus 1, that's negative 2. Negative 2 is the answer to the function of negative 3. The function of negative 2 was 3. So twice 3 is 6 minus negative 2 plus 1. So minus negative is plus positive, so that makes 9. 9 is the answer to the function of negative 4. The function of negative 3 was negative 2. So twice negative 2 is negative 4 minus 9 plus 1. Negative 4 minus 9, that's plus negative 9, is negative 13. Plus 1 is negative 12, which is the final answer to the function of negative 5.